What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Learning 101. Today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to find stocks using Finviz. Let's jump into it. So if you don't know what Finviz is, you're missing out on so much good information that's presented to you on this website. I will leave a link for you guys to Finviz in the description down below. So if ever you guys want to check it out, click the description, click on it, and it'll direct you right to Finviz. I have been using trade ideas for the past year of finding stocks to trade in the stock market. And I'm paying $118 for their stock screeners. And after I started using trade ideas, I never looked at Finviz again. And most recently, I hopped on Finviz and I was just browsing around through Finviz, clicking on stuff. And you know what? I got so many trading ideas and added so many stocks to my watch list just by visiting Finviz really quick. I thought I would try Finviz ELITE out. And if you don't know what Finviz ELITE is, let's just jump right into it and I'll show you guys everything. Let me get my big face here off the screen for you guys. In case you're wondering, this screen may look a little different from your screen. I have an app. If you're using Google Chrome, just go type in at the top of the window here, Google Chrome dark theme. And you're going to have to download a dark theme, and I have mine right here. It's the dark reader. This is what it normally looks like. And as you can see, that's very, very, very blinding to people. And I'm sorry I just blinded anybody who's watching this video. A lot of these sites use white, and when you're reading at night or even during the day, a lot of these sites can really strain on your eyes. So I highly recommend getting Google Chrome if you're not using it, or if you're on another Internet Explorer, try to see if you can get a dark theme template so you can change it to a dark mode and you could just see everything better. You could clearly see, I'm about to switch it again, the difference right there between how it normally looks and then when I switch on the dark mode on this. And you can mess around with the settings with it if it's too dark or you want to get a better visual of it because everybody's eyes are different. But this is the website right here. And this is currently signed in on my website right here. So let me sign out. When you create an account with Finviz and you're not on the Elite, what the free version is, I'll show you. I'll just sign out. If you're just on the basic Finviz site, you'll start to see all these ads pop up. One here, here, and here. And you'll even have a big video pop up here in a second. You can pretty much do everything. You can even do stock screeners. You can look at heat maps, insider trading, crypto backtest, but you're limited to an extent. See, you can't backtest a strategy without being an elite member. So if you had a strategy you wanted to backtest, you could do it on Finviz, but you got to have it be an elite member. I'm not trying to promote it, but I'm just trying to show you guys what you get with the elite membership. Here's the comparison down here. During market hours, when the stock market's going on, quotes, charts, and screenings, on the free version, it's all delayed, 3 to 5 minutes, and even just being registered, it's the same thing. But with Finviz Elite, it's all real time, with the maps, groups, quotes, charts, and screenings. Intraday charts you get with Finviz Elite. So on the free version, you can't see what the stocks do in the current day on a chart. Email alerts if you wanted. Screener presets. With the free version, you get none. But if you just register, you get 50. And then being an elite, you get 100. And then screenshot export, that's if you wanted to share it on your social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, stuff like that. With this, you can't. Elite, you can. Layout customization, without advertisements. That's the big one right there, is without advertisements, because they do a lot of advertising on Finviz. Even if I go into the screener real quick, let this load up with all the ads. Yeah, you see the ads, and then I go to the screener real quick, more ads, ads here, here, and then while you're trying to do this and set your scan up, you'll have a huge video pop up right here. And if you put your mouse over it, if you have the volume blaring, that thing's gonna be loud and scare the heck out of you. So let me log back in. All right, so we're back at the main menu here from I just logged back in, the Finviz Elite. Like I said, I'm not trying to advertise and push Finviz on you guys. I'm just trying to show you guys and what's out there. Finviz is a very, very powerful site, and you should be looking at this every single day. If you're a day trader, swing trader, investor, Finviz is the place to go. Going back to the trade ideas story real quick, I got trade ideas and I still have it right now, but I'm thinking about ending my subscription with them because I only use one thing on trade ideas. I spend all this time creating custom scanners. They have all that information that they have, and the only thing I really ever use is the momentum scanner, the biggest percentage gainers. I don't really use nothing else on that. When I came to Finviz here, I fell all in love with it again. Maybe I'm just going through a Finviz phase. They display what the overall market is doing right here at the top. They got you a heat map right here of all the sectors with the squares. The bigger the square is how big the company is. So we all know Google, Microsoft, Amazon are $1,000,000,000 companies. You can get a big picture right here. This is literally a big picture of what the market is doing or how the market did for the day. And let's just see, you got data, semicon, you got all these tiny little sectors in this technology right here. And then you got your services. See, and even highlights right there too, all the ones that are in it. See, I can share this map. Let's see what it does if I share it. So I can copy and paste the link in an email, website, or forum, or I could tweet it or share it. Do a 1-day performance, 1-week performance, 3 months, 6 months, a year. And what else I like about the homepage too is it gives you the top gainers, stocks that made new highs, overbought, unusual volume, upgrades, earnings. Then on the other side, they have like all the negative, top losers, new lows, oversold, most active, insider trading. And then this part right here, this is a really cool part of it. They have patterns, and Finviz has like this indicator built into it where it's scanning all the stocks in the market for these patterns, and they'll pop the patterns up for you right here, like a trend line support. These stocks right here, if I click on trend line support, it'll pop up all these charts that have trend line support, so you could easily go through all of these, and you could just see they got page after page of all these charts that you could quickly glance through and pick your favorite ones instead of on your trading platform typing in every single ticker to see what it looks like. It's just fast and easy. But look at all these. Trendline resistance, wedge up, wedges, triangles, channels, double tops, multi-tops, double bottoms, head and shoulders, all kinds right there. And then they have a major news section right here. Latest insider trading right here. Top insider trading. This is really cool. I like this at the bottom. They got your futures right here. Your crude oil, natural gas, gold, the Dow, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and then they got your Forex and bonds over here. Let's go back to the top. Let's click on the news. We click on the news, you got blogs, and you got the news over here. If you're missing your favorite blog, You can view it by source, or you can view it by the time. So let's just click on view by source. So you got Bloomberg, Reuters, MarketWatch, CNBC, New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, CNN Money, BBC, The Big Picture, Seeking Alpha, Zero Hedge, just all the big news groups that's out there. I would just leave it on view by time. But if you wanted view by source, go ahead. And then next up, I'll try to do the screener last. We got the maps again. We just went over this. You can view it as maps or bubbles like that. And they got a legend down here to show you what color all these mean. So the red is technology, dark green is financial, yellow is services, and then next we got groups. I like this one a lot. So the groups is your sectors with the 1 day performance, your week, your month, your 3 month, your 6 month, year, and year to date performance by the percentage. What I really like about this is I'll change it to charts, and I can see how all these indexes are doing, or how all these sectors are doing, just like that. And I wasn't really able to do all that with trade ideas. And with the power of Finviz, you can. So you can get a better, clear picture on how the market's doing, how the market's looking, just by doing this simple stuff right here. Once you want to dig deeper and more into a sector, let's say we want to look more into basic material. Click on this chart, boom, it pops up all the tickers that are in that sector. And again, you can just go through and look at all these charts. Look at, they have just pages and pages and pages of them. And you finally find one that looks interesting to you, click on it, and it'll bring up a big chart right here, and it'll have all the fundamentals right here listed for you. And then this is something pretty cool. They have your estimated price per share, how it's performed over the years, the sales over the years, and the shares outstanding over the years, the recent insider trading, and the news right here. And since Finviz is linked with StockTwits, you'll get a little column right here of the most recent people who've commented on StockTwits about this ticker right here, ALB. And that's all right here. And you keep scrolling down, and then they have the company bio right here. You know, the chairman, executive vice president, and chief announcing officer listed right here. More insider trading right here. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Or I'm sorry, this little section right here is when the ticker has been upgraded or downgraded by analysis. Insider trading's down more below. With the Elite, you can't have this with a free account, but the Elite, if you wanted to draw on the chart, you can. There you go, just like that. Draw on it and do whatever you want. Want to make a note? This looks good. There you go. All kinds of stuff you want, you can do with this. And if you wanted to publish the chart, again, hit that publish button. Look it, you can either copy the link right there and post it in one of your blogs, on your anything that you do, Pinterest, Tumblr, whatever, Instagram, or you can tweet it or share it right there with the click of a button. Or you could also put a note in right there if you wanted. Pretty cool, huh? And if, let's say you wanted to make this bigger, click this square up here. Boom, look at that. You get a big picture of what this chart looks like. You can look at it intraday, the 1 minute, 3-minute, 5-minute, 15, daily, the week, and the month if you wanted. Let's say you wanted to put Fibonacci retracements on this. Look at that, Fibonacci retracements. If you wanted to look at different time frames of it, this right up here, click on that. Let's say on this one I want to look at the 1 minute. This one I want to look at the 5-minute. This one the daily, and this one the weekly. And there you go. A lot of cool stuff you can do on this Finviz Elite. And then when you're done, it opens up another tab up here. So you can switch back to this, and you can switch back over if you wanted. So I'll just exit out of that. Next we got portfolio. If you ever wanted to add stocks to your portfolio, you could do that right here. Insider gives you all the latest insider trading right here. And you can filter it by all transactions, buy transactions, or sell transactions. They got your futures. Natural gas has just been getting destroyed. So you go back to your futures. You can look at quotes, performance, or charts. Look at all this. This just it just makes it so simple. That's what I like about it. You got your indices, your Dow Jones, your S&P 500, NASDAQ, Russell 2000. You got your bonds, 30-year bond, 10-year, 5-year, 2-year note. Let's go to, you got your meats, grains, currencies, metals, and you could switch the time frame right here. You could switch it to an hourly, monthly, weekly, daily, and the 5-minute charts. Next you got Forex, if you're interested in Forex, crypto, performance, just been getting hammered. All those, doesn't look good at all. What we tried accessing in the beginning of this video is backtest. You can create your first backtest or show backtest presets. I'll just click on that real quick. You could create a strategy and backtest it. This one, someone did a relative strength index and they ran a scan on it and they came out with a 2,157% return. I won't create a backtest. I'm just showing you guys. And that's it. If I just click on the Elite, I just signed up for a month-to-month subscription. I wanted to sign up to it and just try it out. But then, last but not least, we'll go to the screener right here. Compared to the free version, you're limited on what you can put in on your scans right here. With the Elite version, you could do a little bit more. How it's presenting it down here, you can look at this in charts. So real quick, I want to do a scan that today was up at least 5%, change from the open, up at least 3%. I want the price to be under $20, and I want the volume to be over at least 1 million. And it presents to me all these stocks right here. And if you wanted to search a ticker on its own and you know the ticker, let's look up Facebook. Hit enter, and they'll pop it up right there for you. But that's just about it with Finviz and the Finviz Elite. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and join the Trading Learning 101 community. Until next time, everyone, be patient, have that discipline, and study, study, study. All right, everyone. Later.